how are we all doing on this glorious, glorious video gaming day? What's up, son? 320. What's up, Debatron? I'm eating candy. How are you both doing? Hardcore to Omega. I'm playing this. What are you playing? Are you playing some Doom the Dark Ages? Fields of Mystria? What the hell? The crazy thing is that I used to watch one stream that on Twitch. Has been specific computer for also you were kind of like the game characters that also use energy to do actions, and you use your energy to play video games. Alright, for people that were present last time, we are in Blackwater. We clear the entire place out. But there's still some doors I can't access.
I'm gone.
I think I was trying to figure out if I can actually access those doors or if that they're just like perma-stuck.
Speak with your actions, not your words.
What's up, Jace? It's me, John First. Johnny boy. There's an augmented spellcaster somewhere healing, I guess.
We do it my way. Follow if you dare.
I remember feeling like I looked through this area pretty thoroughly. Chocolate must have run out of battery since there's no dog on the stream. Yeah, true.
I'm off.
Very true.
Careful now.
Oh. Yeah, what's up, Sergeant? Such a Cobra vibrating cooler. It's a sex toy? What? No!
I do what I must.
This is what I think of, This is what I would do to an animal if I was there right now. Is this moose? That's right.
I'm gone.
I'm gonna set a low and a big mill time after become a true lich, okay. Is that cool moves, yeah?
Follow if you dare.
Oh! There we go.
This will be quick.
There we go.
I will resist.
Progress? Progress equals progress. So I imagine the scientific terms, or imagine just like the way history will remember the next like 40 years. Also the Zoomers, or whatever they're called now, Gen Z. Become like doctors and scientists and stuff. My mom bought me a succulent Chinese meal. How come your mom doesn't buy us candy? I think that's pretty obvious, Jess. I don't know, do you really think that's right, or... I can't tell if that is a genuine question or not. My mom is going to China. In this climate?
Don't hold back! Strike!
Retreat is not an option.
I'd love to say Shanghai, well, no, you can just go on Google Maps, man. You can see everything on Google Maps, pretty much.
Prepare yourself.
Jesus, these guys with their insane AC, crazy.
You should have run!
My name is Amber.
Kneel before me.
Our Kalavakusis are giga over 2. They can't really do anything to me, just like deal damage, but... They do also
Desna, guide my hand.
just the craziest AC known to mankind. 48. It's a quick casual 48 AC. There we go, that should help.
This will hurt!
Getting knocked prone is that big?
This one's mine.
I may be fragile, but I'm not fragile. I'm fine.
Make your peace.
72 is the highest AC I've seen so far. That's a stupid number. That's way beyond anything that makes any sense.
This spell works differently. Ha!
Press the attack!
That's what I said. No, no, AC. That's for Amour class.
Retreat is not
It's
an option.
it's a French term. Oh.
I will resist.
What? Why do these guys hate Aura Shale so much? I have one bite, thank you.
Don't
Aura.
hold back!
Amor. No, no, Amor.
I'm off.
Amor. Hello, Augmented Salamander. What are you up to, man?
I will defend my dream.
What the hell? Work protocol violation? That's fetting more than all the tabletop demon lords with stat blocks. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you reach a point where you can only hit people on 20 anyway, so... Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon.
Prepare yourself. Disappear.
Kneel before me.
Kneel before the Khan. Kneel before the Karakan.
Strike!
Desna, guide my hand.
Oh man.
Ah!
Oh, did they freak out because I component for 100 faces circlet? Okay. Interesting. Oh. As far as the thing is, the micro people, gotcha. Where's fuel? When you got to town, can you show me the main quest in your journal? I don't know what the main quest is, but I can show you my journal. There's something here that's supposed to be the main quest. It's not making it very clear. Upside down. Oh wait, Eleanor has found the trial of the angel Targonat. Location still pillars full. The commander should hurry there. Alright, I'll be there in just a second. I just gotta loot this place first. A thorough Vance, though.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
What at first appears to be a patch of rust is revealed upon close effect to be an old bloodstain spread across a wide brain.
It went splendidly.
The machine is used for healing and provides the healer with information about the patient's current condition. The anatomical drawing, replete with stomach-turning details, sets out how the crown a victim with the sinister barbed circlet. The corpse's mutilated head shows that an attempt was made to place a circle on the victim's head, but they did not survive the agonizing operation. The contraption before you looks truly sinister, like the entrails of some sort of sea creature. A glinting tangle of ebony tubes connects to a capacious vessel. The binds, splattered with black blood, must serve to hold helpless victims. You notice a piece of sculpt stuck between the teeth of the serrated saw. The shiny and impulsively sharp drill is sickening to look at. It's like the machine is sleeping, but ready at any moment to awaken and recommence torturing and dissecting living flesh. Well, 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 what do we have here? Interesting, very interesting. 1 second. Just want to get a general sense of your plot progress. Proceed. A warrior and a crusader's tabard rocks back and forth in a meditative trance. Her mangled head is adorned with the same type of sinister-looking circlet you've seen on other guards, but she is issuing no menacing demands for you to surrender to 100 Faces' mercy. Instead, she quietly whispers, "I only embolden my spirit before my death." "Hey, are you alive?" The warrior starts as they waken up from a deep slumber. He stares at you in surprise. You're not one of 100 Faces' servants? You don't have one of those accursed circlets. Praise Ayomide. I prayed someone would come and help me. Please end my suffering. Just to make sure pain and relief in her eyes. What's your name? Athara Vans, corporal in the Menavian army. Our squad was lured to this place. We were on forward patrol when we met a man. He told us that a group of slaves had escaped from the demons and had taken shelter in this camp. He said they had many wounded who needed help. Once we entered the camp, we had no way of leaving. Where are your comrades? They have all fallen. When we realized we were trapped, we tried to fight our way to the heart of the compound, but we stumbled upon some magical device that seemed to incinerate minds. We had to stop and take up defensive positions nearby. We were holed up for 2 days while our wizards tried to find a way past it. But those abominations came and picked us off one by one. They deliberately avoided killing us. They just wounded us enough to cripple us. Then later, the ones they had taken came back, with their heads cracked open. Each others, they didn't recognize us. They carried out someone else's will, shouted someone else's words, but the voices, they were the voices of my friends. When I alone was left, and they came for me, I couldn't end their lives. I'm a coward. I just couldn't bring myself to do it, and they made me into this. What did they do to you? They cut open my skull and shoved this thing into my head to control me, and then those sadists know every flavor of pain. They tore me open and shoved their wild machines into my body, then sewed me up just to start tearing at another spot. They sealed my wound shut, poured some potions into my veins that made my insides burn, and all the while I could hear him, that voice, that disgusting voice. Her hysterical screams becomes a desperate, forlorn howl. Through immense force of will, she pulls herself together and starts whispering a prayer to Ayomide. Her breath breathing slow, and some semblance of calm reappears on her face. If they close in on you, do not let them take you prisoner. Kill yourself, and do it so there's nothing left behind for them to use. You cast a look of pure hatred at the machine nearby. There it is, their altar of torment. The thing that maimed me. Now the masters of these monsters send me orders through psionics, and my body keeps trying to obey. These circles are his reins. I wanted to enter his lair and kill him, but the closer I got to him, the harder it was for me to fight against the voices ringing in my ears. If you're still in control, why haven't you ended your life yourself? I've tried so many times, but each time I was about to end it all, I felt fear, and fear weakened the will, so the voice in my head sounded even louder, even stronger. I could feel myself slipping away. I worried that if I tried to inch the blade closer to my throat, he would bind me to his will forever. All I could do was wait. How did you manage to resist being possessed? It's not a pain chuckle. It's not easy. His voice enters your mind. To defy his command is torture, but I'm a medium, and I'm used to hearing voices in my head. They almost drove me mad as a kid, so I learned to quiet them. That's why I joined the Crusaders when I grew up. I prayed to Ayomide for help, and she blessed me with the fortitude I needed. That's why I'm fighting, and why I keep fighting that scumbag for as long as I can. He's breaking me bit by bit, but I'll stay strong, because as soon as I give up, oh, Ayomide, please, no. Her eyes widen in fear and a spark of lightning arches along the spikes of her circlet, a tear running down her cheek. I don't want to lose myself. It's terrifying. God, this is so terrifying. I'm worried about to fight back a soul, but now you come, and that means I haven't been holding on in vain. There in the pile of clutter, I hid the relics our squad carried. I was the last, and the others haven't seen this cache, so they couldn't report it to the enemy. Take them all. Relics blessed by Yomade must never fall into the hands of these monsters. I'll help you. Thank you, but I cannot be saved. I no longer want to live with this abomination in my head, but I cannot get rid of it. It will fry me from the inside if I try to take it off. There's only one way out, to end it all. If the voice in my ears had quieted down for even a second, I would have done it myself, so help me. Do it quickly and cleanly. I have to leave you. I can't punch and kill a woman. So don't go on begging you, help me. She closes her eyes and returns to her fervent whispering once more, begging Armada to lend her just enough strength to fight.
It's time to act!
These were the blessings, these were the relics of Iomade, a scroll and a golden chain with a diamond on it. The prince of this machine is what performed the heinous and disfiguring procedure on the guards that have turned them into puppets. A separate compartment of the machine holds an orderly stack of nefarious circlets, their metal spikes gleaming. Examine the circlets. Numerous crystal plates, all no thicker than a hair, cover the inside of each circle's rim. These plates overlap in an intricate pattern and are all connected by a web of grayish metal. Grayish metal fibers, small spheres of cloudy stone, resemble smoky quartz, rest against the temples. It's possible that these are what the mysterious master used to deliver commands to slaves. Try to get a sense of how these circlets work. Carefully touching a crystal plate, you analyze the circlet's reaction. Some touches make the circlet vibrate quietly, while others cause a tiny storm of lightning to run along the spikes. Even though this contraption was created by the adepts of a magic that you're completely familiar with, you are nonetheless certain that it is magical. Basing your assumption on your knowledge of primary arcane principles, you're able to guess the access to some of the simplest, least sophisticated functions that activate the circlet. It seems that this item was crafted through the use of psionic magic. The crown can be heightened while sensitivity to such influences, but it could instead be made to protect the wearer from psionics. With the help tools available, you convert the crown into a protective circlet. First and foremost, you break off the sharp spikes, then you tear the drill out of the monstrous machine's fastenings. You wield the drill, methodologically punching holes in the circlet and hoping that your calculations are correct. By destroying just a few specific parts of the contraption, you can render it completely harmless. At last, your work is complete. You turn the horrible device into something resembling a helmet that can be worn atop a head, an intact head that hasn't come into contact with a saw. This headgear will keep the wearer safe even from the strongest psionic attacks. Not a bad job. It looks like all the time you've spent as my assistant has gone to waste. You've learned something, at least. Magneto helmet?
Not my field of expertise.
Oh wait, I can't wear this. Maybe I can give it to her? No?
I have no use for this.
What's up, Mad Pineapple? It's what I have it in inventory. That is literally not how...
I'm gone.
That is literally not how Magneto's helmet works, though. You can go past the purple doors now, thank you. If you hadn't told me that, I would never have figured it out. Is this now a sci-fi game? What is sci-fi about a bunch of metal contraptions and computers, man? Well, I can't tell what race this guy's supposed to be, but I guess he's supposed to be a machine. The mage's voice is quiet, matter of fact. You've demonstrated superior abilities. We are impressed. We greet you, candidate. Who are you? We are Hundred Face, the mind engineer, the alloy of mortal and immortal. We oversee this community. It's Victor! It's Victor, everyone! In fact, start playing Rogue Trader now. I thought Space Pathfinder is still on Kickstarter, yeah, but it's set in the same universe. Elid. You've also seen this face before. The cowl-shrouded visitors of the Kelid Velg, who told you about this place. The top of Founder Face's skull has been removed like the others, but the crown he is wearing is much larger and more intricate. How strange you're talking to us, but it's like you're not even here. I can't sense any good or evil in your words. Nothing, just noise like a ticking clock. Yeah, I know you. True. Your arrival was planned in accordance with the schedule. Given that the original host's body possesses the most advanced functionality, we used it to convince you to come. We are satisfied with the fact that you arrived within the scheduled time limits, as did all previous candidates. The calculations do not require adjustment. The original host's name does not matter, and neither does the history of his existence. We are not what he was. We have long surpassed the limitations of a mortal creature's mind. The singular personality was split in order to achieve complexity of thought. Now we are a collective. We are Hundred Face. You turned yourself into a machine. True. The exhaustion and deterioration of living tissue reached critical levels. For the purpose of continuation of function, a number of measures were taken. The decision was considered acceptable. The procedure resulted in the duration of existence being extended by an indefinite length of time, which would prove sufficient for the discovery of permanent solutions. Incredible, simply unbelievable, a real breakthrough. Alright, listen. I'll need the schematics, then I'll take some measurements to run a series of tests. False. The technology is not accessible to outsiders. You may obtain the required data only by undergoing the transformation process. That's tempting, then he rubs the bridge for nose pensively. But I can already see a number of flaws in your design. Here's what I will do. You give me access to your technology and I'll improve it, and then I'll allow the lot of you to join with my brilliant mind as my assistants. Categorically denied. Our design is perfect and not subject to adjustment. How is quick break. How is Space Pathfinder doing? Starfinder. Okay, they're at, I don't know. Oh, they're at $400,000 or euros or pounds pledged out of 75,000. Do they have any more stretch goals? Or did they stop stretching? Oh, they have any. So first of all, the stretch goals they have already are like voicing stuff, which is cool. I don't know if this actually means that everything will be voiced, but it feels like that's the implication. Every main villain gets fully voice acting. Every side quest gets full voice acting. So I guess everything should be voiced here. So this is a new one. A prepared spellcaster who overclocks their gear and casts powerful magical hacks. The Technomancer. Shouldn't that just be in the game? That feels... That just should just be in the game, but whatever, I guess. They'll probably reach that, though. I mean, we're like 5 days in. Oh yeah, they reached that for sure. Technomancer isn't core. Listen, I don't make the rules. I don't know why it wouldn't be. Maybe it's a lot of work to set up or something. But for the space Ratchet, they are really fun to play in Starfinder. Don't tell Doints. Still know your dog in the game, yeah. I'd buy that unironically. I would spend money on that for sure. Why have you lured me here? The question requires a multi-part response. First, we have been testing our location's deterrent system. The deterrent system has been judged unsatisfactory. Adjustment based on this observation is required. Second, we have been testing you. You have been deemed satisfactory, candidate. You will be subject to the modernization process. Third, we've been searching for a fitting specimen as a replacement to lead our field combat unit. Your abilities have been deemed extraordinary. The modernization procedure will be modified in order to take that specimen's particular properties into account. We're satisfied to the highest degree and are experiencing a state of euphoria. We wish to inform you that you will serve as the leader of our army. What are you doing here? We are conducting the project, implementing its schedule and gathering an army. While incrementally enhancing countermeasures, we are attracting increasingly more dangerous opponents to absorb their abilities through modernization and amalgamation. The next schedule phase is to attract a high volume of non-mortal opponents, such as the demon armies of the Whirlwind. The chances of victory are adequate. They want to fight the demons and turn us off to monsters that are no better. What is that, if not a triumph for the Abyss? When I said Prosa, Kiri gets a broccoli haircut and dependency on sins. Dude, Kiri with the broccoli haircut would look so good. How did you convince the Sarkorians to serve you? The manipulative approach was deemed optimal. The specimens were motivated by the promise of assistance. Mistrust was suppressed through the weakening of their identity's basic elements such as hope, religious belief, or ethical limitations. Insubordination was suppressed through internal purges.
So that's how it is. You used the people's last hope to destroy the last shreds of their humanity, and no one stopped you yet. My claws are itching to rip your gears apart.
The end justifies the means. They're just playing with the lives of others. Shouldn't this just be lawful? Because, like, based on like Holleran, right, who is a quote unquote not an evil character, wouldn't anything you do essentially, as long as you're doing it for good reasons and following some sort of like strict ideals, be lawful good or neutral? Like, why is what this guy's doing more evil than what Holleran is doing? True, playing a game is the preferred default activity for the most advanced intellects. The mind's purpose is to play and find the optimal strategy to achieve total victory. How do you bend mortals to your will? You cannot comprehend the intricacies of our work. It is highly probable that you assume that the key is the direct cerebral connection, but that is an insignificant accomplishment within our project. Our true genius is embodied in the device you are observing at this moment. It collects external thoughts that are translated to generic signs, sorted, transformed, and sent back as commands. This process is sufficient. Hi, also. Oh, in, outre, voilà. Hva er det? Hæ? Gå på senga? Nei? Gå på senga? Hæ? Du er flink jente. Får du gå på møtesenesta? Ja, var det godt? Nei. Jeg er flink jente. In much of a neat project to do the evil ending of this quest, but sadly it's not a relevant method. They could have had a cybernization mythic path or something. That would have been really cool. Probably would have required a lot of work though, but...
The cognition circlet receives the command and compels the body to execute it. It expels all redundant and resistant elements from the specimen's mind. Our device is the pinnacle of scientific thought, a mechanism created by a mortal being, yet it surpasses its creator in every aspect. It is the beginning of a new era, a gateway to the future. It allows us to control our servants. We're holding them at the tip of our thoughts. Our soldiers have forgotten the meaning of fear. We have erased it from their hearts and minds. They have forgotten their lives. Their reclaimed space has been used to store knowledge of combat arts and mastery of Numerian weapons. They know no pain, and their wet bodies remain obedient to the cognition circlets. No matter the wounds they sustain, until their functionality is lost completely, they will execute the command. Observe, even psychological death failed to make many of them abandon their post. Is this not a perfect army? Should you not be bowing before our genius and thanking us for revealing the truth? All these never before seen mechanisms. How did you obtain them? It's a background design quest, so it's fairly visible. It should be on the Dark Arrows assumption. It's interesting that they went through so much effort for a background design quest, because they would have to like design a bunch of like very, very specific elements for this quest, right? They were procured in the depths of Numeria. We executed a series of expeditions into Silver Mount, where we discovered these and many other pieces: killing noise, chamber of eternal life, artificial creatures, technology. Even Hundredface's impressive voice tenses up, uttering the last word. These items were crafted from sky metals. They are not from Golarion. They were created under the light of the other stars. The Technic League in Numeria extracts such machines from the ground. They think they can understand their essence and claim them. False. The nations of Golarion are underdeveloped beyond measure compared to the creators of these items. Their failure is therefore assured. Only the device that we assemble is capable of fully grasping technology. I think an attack is in character here. Did they use existing terrain assets? I mean, all the like, computer stuff. You think that's like, was that in like Kingmaker or something? I can't remember seeing the majority of these things, and like the throne, for instance. I don't remember seeing any of this any other place. I won't submit to you. I think this is the type of person that Kirio would go on the offensive against. But I feel like both of these end in an attack anyway, so... False. We will now begin the preparation of modernization.
Aha! A test of my abilities!
Yeah, but I was thinking another one of their CRP approach. They were working on several, and I'm still working on like 4. Yeah, but this, I mean, this has been out for a while though. Aura Shaley. Ow. Oh my god, Nenio just got insta-destroyed.
Over there.
don't exactly have a lot of spells left. Oh yeah. I may be fragile, but I'm not fragile. Yeah, I'm fine.
Press the attack.
She's so slow, man. Is there some debilitating effect she has on her or something? The hell? Oh, she's blind. Permanently blind. That happens. What can you do? My name is Ember.
Am I doing it wrong?
Why can't I heal Nenio?
Am I doing it wrong?
Seems weird. I hit my shadow demon too. Well,
Ouch!
You should have run!
oh nice. Standby immediate extermination has been considered ineffective. The viability of our host has been compromised. The probability of death is estimated at 100%. The device must not be seized off its operation. We're to transfer the device control codes to you. Are you giving your creation over to me? Self-perfection. We approach self-perfection by increasing the complexity of the structures we develop. The device is the most perfect and most complex of the structures of our making. Its continued operation will guarantee the successful completion of our function. Underface starts speaking in Halit, the language of Numeria, and his voice takes on a almost hysterical presence. His words are impressed upon your mind with such force you doubt you'll ever be able to forget them. Upon completing his task, Underface gives you an approving nod. The codes that control the device is now known to you. Use it. Its potential is limitless. It will run the necessary procedures on a mortal candidate with no need for your input. You will be able to make use of the results. Awaiting affirmative response. Jesus Christ, what a fight. Okay, he's permanently blinded right now.
This war must end.
I have the solution to this problem, right? Or maybe I have to rest first. Oh, yeah, right there. We gotta rest first. Yeah. Oh yeah. You got sissy hypnode. The device greets your approach with a majestic, cold indifference. Judging by the sound it makes, it continued to its writing and monumental work even after its owner's death. Examine the device. The device makes all of the 100 faces of the creation look like a pathetic in handicrafts. Its inner workings reveal an array of perfect geometric forms, and large crystals covered in minuscule engravings hover suspended at its very center. The wave of energy it emits envelops you. This crystal contains tremendous power, and it is writing on the surface that directs the power. It feels as if the device itself is a living creature, one that is merely sleeping. Now, here's how the device works. Recalling all that you've ever read or heard about Numeria, the art of technomancy, you feel understand the sheer genius of Hunterface. Did he even realize what he'd created? That the function for which he was using the device, controlling his warriors, was but a shred of its true potential. One might as well use a finely tuned astronomical instrument as a paperweight. The key unique feature of the device is the ability to read and process the thought of sentient creatures, by absorbing them into the crystal that serves as its heart. It breaks complex thoughts and emotions down to basic clear symbols readable by anyone. It perceives deeply personal feelings and casually assimilates any experience, no matter how unique. It learns that learns, and what it learns is everything. Hunterface's army provided it with many thoughts and emotions, but the device hungers for something more. Observing this magnificent monster is both breathtaking and terrifying. Destroy the device that should not exist in this world. I hope this doesn't bring this entire. Let me step away for a second. That's also a place to explore. It doesn't like bring the entire place down on my head. The device refuses to die. You watch as clouds of metallic dust erupt from its depths and gather around the parts you've damaged, restoring their original condition. You hear a low scraping noise coming from the core of the mechanism, like a giant tossing and turning it in its steel cradle, shaken off sleep. Now that you've attacked the device, it tries to awaken. It becomes more complex in order to protect itself. Without wasting another moment, you call upon your all power and deliver a single, unstoppable, deadly blow. It tears the massive crystal heart from the depths of the device. The mechanism thrashes around like a beast in agony until, at last, it goes still. Nice. A crystal that serves as a powerful energy source. It was once the core of a sinister device created by the Technomancer Hunterface, but the commander of the Crusade has destroyed the abomination machine and took the heart as the device as a trophy. Well, why was that lady naked?
We do it my way.
I'm decisive. Oh no! After that thought, the face of the warrior summoned all their strength to break the terrible circlet and find freedom in death. Okay. I was hoping, you know, now that she doesn't be controlled anymore, she might want to be, like, alive. We have one of those, but I think I have more than one lock, though.
Follow if you dare.
This is like I know where they lead, so... I thought this was a neat little quest. I enjoyed this.
What a discovery!
Helmet of the Abyss Killer. Ooh, oh my, wait a second, is this a Doom reference? Where's Motazaj? According to legend, this helmet belonged to a mighty warrior who was doomed to endlessly slay hordes of demons. He doesn't seem to have any magic, but looks formidable. Oh, we got that. I'm decisive, a bright shining light. triple fin helmet. That's interesting. This helmet gives the wearer one additional gore attack per round that deals 1d8 cooldown damage with a +2 enhancement bonus to attack damage rolls. Does that mean that just happens? You just get a gore attack? I guess I'll try it out to see if it works that way. Was there one more room I didn't get to go into? Yeah, this one. I need fuel to lockpick that.
We do it my way.
Can you not get into every room in this place? I don't know where I would get, nah, you don't know. You have no idea. You've never played this game before. It feels like I've been everywhere, so I don't know where I would find a last fuel canister.
Follow if you dare.
I'll speak of the devil.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
I'm decisive, a bright shining light.
Make your peace.
Oh, come on, man.
This will hurt!
Retreat is not an option.
Oh my god.
I will resist.
She's also naked.
Don't hold back!
Alright, last damaging spell number. First time we used to
Kneel
pull
before me.
Slave soul. Both. Oh my gosh.
Prepare yourself.
Alright, is Kira doing his
Strike!
free gore attack? Oh yeah, the headbutt. What's up, Serp?
This one's mine.
Oh, come on, man.
Desna, guide my hand.
You should have run!
I love that headbutt. Be good on my side. Set my sword to just ice.
Press the attack!
Again. No. God damn it. There we go. Last fire Earl.
I finished here. Is there more?
Where this +3 ghost touching light mace confirms the critical hit, the wielder is affected with the effect of invisibility greater spell. Okay. I mean, that's probably pretty good, I think. Probably pretty passable. PPP. Its red light flashes ominously, and the strange mechanism begins to emit a low hum. After running an eye over the front panel, you notice 3 half-faded pictographs. The first looks like a symbol of fire, the second might be a symbol for wind, the third reminds you of the imprint of a hand. That's how the device works. After a great deal of effort, you determine the device is supposed to send signals to a person in a neighboring room. It seems like this is where they conduct the experiments involving dangerous substances. The hand symbol must have been a signal for a worker to bring a dangerous item into the room or to remove one. The wind symbol would presumably initiate the air filtration systems, and the symbol of the fire was to incinerate everything inside. Don't know exactly what kind of gas this room is filled with. Trying to set it on fire would be unwise. The best course of action seems to be to get rid of the source of contamination first, then pump out any potential dangerous air, and only then cleanse everything fire. So, what? Hand symbol? Then wind symbol? And then fire symbol? The fragments of the smashed glass dome appear to have melted as if the glass was eaten away by the gas that was previously held inside. Flash a barrel that separates you from the little gas. Only a madman could have created a weapon so misguided and so lethal. Yeah, what's up, Mr. Augmented Worker? Certainty of death. Near the solid dwarven Urgorish lands a hit but doesn't deal any physical damage. The next hit it deals force damage instead of normal piercing or slashing weapon damage.
Are there, mister?
Hello, Idiot.
I do what I must.
I was gonna think I guess so. Let's head over here. And I'm gonna go make some food. We're gonna do an early React stream this Sunday. Not either it is here, I can finally do React. Oh.
I'm gone.
That was a pretty big place. I saw you liked Balloon Boys. That was something. that was a thing for sure. That's the thing that some people have experienced and commented on and made things with. Alright, so... I guess I'm going to these places next, huh? I don't have all the masks for the Nameless Room puzzles, do I? 1, 2, and 3. Now we're missing one mask. Hopefully I didn't, like, miss that somewhere. I guess the question is if I travel back or just teleport straight down. I don't think my corruption is bad at all, so... You can teleport down here and then just travel up here. Oh, God. It might actually be about the same amount of time. Oh, but we've been here, so we just gotta go here into the Petrified Traveler. And I guess the old Sarkorian mines. Alright, quick review. Enjoy this clip where I say something very profound that I agree with 100%. No caveats, just true. What the hell? You are sick. You are sick. Coming in there with that. Now I want to turn my stream off. You know what?
I'm gonna make you go with the feller.
What kind
Oh
of man
my-
are you?
What the hell? Whoa, whoa!
Backstabbing
Ah!
love. All you men are useless.
Ah!
That dumb little
Ah! Ow! Oh!
boy. Come here.
Oh my god! You beat the crap out of me. I don't think I can defend myself.
Well, there's nothing to say that hasn't already been said. But that's never stopped me before, so just you do what needs doing. And don't worry about us. We'll do our best, Uncle.
Oh my god, what a great line. Board. Okay, Square. Listen, I don't care if you want to put him in the game. You know, like that's whatever to me. But you could at least like ask for permission. Well,
Just what I needed to put that creep behind. I'll use my persona.
your persona, you mean?
Feel my rage.
I am thou.
And thou art I. Wait, why would someone come in and spoil something like that? It happened, like, that happened so suddenly that the spoiler didn't even matter, because I figured there was more left of the game. That was a completely pointless spoiler. Out of everything you could spoil, why would you spoil that? That makes no sense! Why would anyone waste their time? That sounds a little better than splashing some water. Well, it's magical water juice, okay? Thank you, sir. But out of everything someone could spoil, that's the worst spoiler ever. That happened, like, I still thought there was more left of the storyline there. So why would it matter at all? That was a completely pointless spoiler. What a loser. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. That's one special kitty cat right there, dude.
Recon, we know Miranda's plan.
Couldn't quite believe it when
That's
I heard you turn
the
herself
worst
into the Endaline.
spoiler. That's a Japanese keyboard thing. Oh yeah? What about this Japanese keyboard thing? Points at American keyboard. Ha, you bitch! I really want to grab that object and put it in my own hands. That's, I guess that's a secondary goal, on top of the other. Damn, I should have been a vampire. Oh my god. No! What was that? What was that? Of course, poison is the shining star of the biz. Don't stare at its perfect form too long. Hell blind you. Oh no, I'm still dead here. God damn it, what an asshole. Here's some example how we're talking not a rickroll. Am I gonna get DMCA claimed for this or? Hey, let me mute again for a second. Okay, well. Get you, Alan Wake!
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I had.
How about you, Alan? Oh, I was paying attention. No.
I can't take that chance.
Can't take that chance. No chance. I need to do what it says. I have to. Let me out. Let me out! Let me out! Let me out!
Look at Shepard's face through the glass. Amazing. Baus is a Serpot? Why? Tyler Run is way better than this Baus guy. Did I need to like slap that bitch's tits more?
Hadley needs to get her.
I am immobilized. Damned Yankees!
That was such a good quote. Damned Yankees! He lived into it so well.
Did you put your name in the goblet of fire? Harry!
Isn't that the thing where in the book he's like very calm about it, but then in the movie he's like freaking out? Look, we're almost at 11% done. Oh my god.
ないはずの指先までうずいて鎮痛剤も効きません。四六時中痛みを我慢するだけです。でも痛みを顔に出すのは面倒なんでやめました。そんなことは聞いてね。
That's the guy from the game. What's swearing? I would never swear on stream. Oh no! If you fucking say I would. He did the who asked. I remember that. Did the who asked. I remember that. Good stuff. Because I watch way too much anime, I can barely understand anything they're saying. Yeah. It's the other burger. It's that farm. They're sandwiches. This isn't a burger. Sandwich. Well, not a sandwich, I guess, but what's up, Martis? They're watching watching a movie, watching a video entitled "Can't Copy It" for some reason. Climbing fish and shrimp. Climb this point. Back to streaming from your taskbar. Launch your streaming sites like an app in a streamlined window protected by Firefox. You guys seen this? Oh, you guys can see it because of the pop-up. Making a waterfall for my climbing fish. Two-sided ecosystem. I genuinely not. I'm not sure which. I think it's shorter to go from here. Let's teleport. I'll let those crab my horseshoe, if you know what I mean. I genuinely have no idea what you're saying right now. Genuinely, whatever you are trying to say is completely lost on me. Genuinely, whatever you're saying, man, is completely lost on me. Oh, more Hellmites and more sorcerers. Oh my god. What a glorious day to be alive, huh? Alright, so marksmen are in my other army right now, I think. Well, I'm actually running out of resources because I've been double buying everything. Ah, whoopsie, my bad. The army doesn't have to be part in the capital to recruit. What is this black magic? What do you mean? I recruit her and I move the units down to them. Oh. I think I want to buy this. I can chill a bit though, and I'll probably remember. There is about long range recruiting. No, I just recruit and then I run the units down to their respective home. I don't think to use my army on right now though. My arm is just kind of existing a little bit.
I performed some calculations, and now I can predict the probability that your sermons will be successful. The current probability is 1/100%.
That's good. I thought you were going to tell me I had no chance at all.
Nice. What are you up to today, Julius? Just chilling like a villain? There is an interesting trophy among the quarry that the Wormwood agate was given to the druids. Druid upbringing. Nice. We should do the wicked dope. We should do the letter too. Even though I really wanna
Bit of the wicked dope. What about the helmet I got? Can I not check the helmet out? Oh, maybe I just need to go to the storyteller with it. We got car for a test drive earlier, had some dinner. Ooh, Mr. Big Money, huh? I'm just watching my phone battery die because I'm too late to charge it. How's the campaign going? Oh, I mean, we just finished the Blackwater place. And now we're chilling with it. I only have a few couple of areas left, really, on the map that I know about. This car costs almost 2 tier 3. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Okay, so I don't have to finish these now, that makes sense. I'm missing one mask, and I'm worried that it was like loot in an area. Because I found 3 masks so far. What mask? For the Nenio puzzle. These little dudes right here. This one, Circle Mask, Darkness Mask, and Summit Mask. I feel like I found a lot of these in this, like, really shortly after one another. Maybe I didn't. Actually, you can just hover over them, right? Ivory Sanctum, Art of Mystery, Roseful. Okay. I think this helmet should have been in the thing, but it isn't. Might as well go for some buffs. Oh, my people are blinded. They're perma-blinded. Probably deal with that first.
Yes.
I may be a Ragel, but I'm not a Ragile.
Yes.
Campaign's going good though. Still having a fun time with this video game. I'm very excited about that new Starfinder game though, with them saying that they're gonna make the campaign be like 60-ish hours. I do think there's something to be said for, you know, games being long and epic, but also I do love the idea of being able to like replay a game in a reasonable time if it is a choice-based game with a lot of like different potential endings.
We should move.
Please, allow me.
You are my favorite aide.
It's interesting when you think about like how long some of these games are, but then most people won't even finish like a 6-hour game, you know?
Huh? Oh, we must stop this war. There's
Like,
no hope.
like even when you look at like,
The gods have abandoned. What was I saying just now?
even if it, I don't know if this
Wanna play
achievement.
together?
Okay, Ember Shield. Even if I don't know how the achievements with The Last of Us on Steam. I don't know if you can tell like who has gotten past like chapter 1, but probably gonna be like, you know, 70% of people don't even get past chapter 1, and then like less than 50% get halfway through the game usually, right? I bet it'll feature creeping it up over 100 hours. I don't know if they have the luxury for that. It depends on how much money they have, I guess. I mean, their stretch goals for just full voice acting. So apparently all the villains are full voice acted now, and all the side quests. So I guess like the entire game is full voice acted? Question mark. Are my dudes slow walking? Stop that.
I sense something.
Full inventory? No. Wait, who that? Regil, are you also blinded? Oh my.
Trust in yourself.
Regil.
Yes.
People are trying to weaponize Guillaume and the Sandfall
the other day, like they do Larian, there was like an article that someone made a clickbait version of, where Guillaume was asking in an interview, he was like, hey, if you guys had like infinite resources, you know, do you think, like, how do you think you would have changed your game, or how do you think it would be better, blah, 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 blah. And Guillaume was basically like, hey, you know what, I'm pretty happy with how the game turned out. I don't think having more resources would have necessarily helped us. A big part of the reason the game was so successful, they're obscure, by the way. It's because we had to, you know, limit the scope of the game and really work out how we wanted the game to be, right? So we ended up with a very tight and narrow experience. But it was like, you know, I don't actually know how it would end up. Maybe it would be better, maybe it would be worse, right? That was pretty much his comment. Then the title headline for the clickbait article was Guillaume of Sandful, or like lead director behind Sandful or Clair Obscure, says AAA budget wouldn't have helped. Would have made the game worse. I hope Sandful next game is a giant so that we can stop caring about them. Why Sandful? I think Sandful are great. So far, at least.
We do it my way.
Nice one, yeah. It's so fucking stupid, dude. The cover right on the bed looks like it would crumble to the dust as light its touch. Oops. Go to the mysterious place, find and save Targona. Why, Targona? Can I leave? I only have room in my life for one celebrity game developer, and his name is Ramsey Bujima. David Cage? Many of the bodies in the jars are those of tieflings or half-fiends. Many of them are strangely deformed or show multiple stitches and incisions. I don't know, I like the Sandful people so far. The only reason I read the actual article was specifically because I was like, that doesn't sound like something they would say. Like, this sounds very not them. And then I read the article and I'm like, oh, that's literally not what they said, okay. A woman's body clings to the wall like she was trying to scratch her way out. I still buy into Peter Molyneux's lies. Why?
Something here.
I think one of my very, very few Reddit posts is about Peter Molyneux. Like, you know, like actual like posts, not just like a response. Yeah. A cool cold. A cool cold 14 years ago. Molyneux, this is my last chance. Interview about leaving Microsoft and starting a new indie studio. Posted on R Gaming. Is this what R Gaming looks like, or just my profile picture? No, that's R Gaming, okay. I don't know what my profile looks like. Oh, I have the Pedro Pascal face, nice. He said the same thing a month ago. I was actually about to submit this, but you beat me to the punch. Good on ya. Recent Yuri memes? Oh, yeah. That's your fault. Do not link me Yuri memes on stream again, please.
Follow if you dare.
Once making this last game, I just haven't got the life energy left to do this again. After working in the game development for over 4 decades, Peter Molyneux is calling it quits after he finishes his God game Masters of Albion. Taken to Edge via PC Gamer only calls Master Element his redemption title, adding, "It's my last game, it just is." Watch out, folks. I was 6 at a time, and this realization came to me that this next game could be my last. Mullen said in 2024, "I'm not announcing I'm retiring. I'll be found dead one morning with my head pressed against the keyboard." GameSpot may receive revenue from affiliate and partnership for sharing this content and from purchases through links. Oh, yeah, nice. Good on you. Redemption title. I'm gonna post the yaoi memes next. Which one is yaoi? That dudes? Yaoi. Before you use some kind of magical device, it looks old and broken. A large, odd-shaped crystal is wedged tightly into a slot in the device. Touch the crystal.
Day 16.
Voice.
Abadius 4662. Experiment transformation. Subject young male, half-fiend. Objective to study the properties of hybrid souls.
Is that
Desired
which lady?
to see the same results that were previously achieved on full-fledged demons. Suture, bring me one more crystal. I believe I'm almost there.
Ah, it's you. Good. Very good.
Did I just step into Giga Omega main story? You will understand when the time comes. The Dredge demon that appears before you is a pitiful specimen, even for his own ilk, which are distinguished by neither strength nor terrifying appearance. His peeling skin is covered in scars, his hands are twisted at an odd angle and have a slight tremor, but he stretches his mouth in an approximate of a grin.
Have a look around. Go ahead. Meet the locals. They're not the best housemates, but there's never a dull moment. You'll like it. Here with us is definitely the place for you.
I belong with you. Don't dare think us as equals, demon. Who are you?
Me? Why do you want to know? They call me the Suture. I'm the custodian of this place. The big expert, you know? With big, expertise. I know all there is to know about it. Things nobody else knows.
You know, speaking of Peter Molyneux, I feel like I really want to replay Fable, and I remember enjoying Fable 3 a decent amount, but I don't remember why everyone hated it. I don't remember if I also hated it for those reasons.
You know, you really don't look like a baddie. You're funny, but sad.
Imagine if Peter had come up in this era, though, you know what I mean? Where you can have like a Kickstarter that makes 20 million, and then you can launch an indefinite early access program.
Oh, I'm awful bad. Just too weak to do much about it. Do you think it's easy to do bad things in this mangy body? Maybe I could wage a genocide against the lab's rat population. A bloody one.
Seen it before. You discussed the halfling. You spoke to me in Canoblis before the Scari attacked.
How did you... Maybe I was disguised. Maybe I did speak to you. Fat lot of use that knowledge will do you. Do you think now I'll just bare my soul and reveal all my secrets and whatnot? You can think again.
Chris was the same age as him. He figured out the house, so yeah, of course. What is this place, demon?
What? You mean you don't know? It's my Lady Aurilu's. Her old laboratory. She used to live here back when she was still mortal. Before those Sarkorian dogs came and took her and tossed her into the threshold. But they only found the house. They never got into the lab. My lady came back here, after. When the Abyss had already bitten off a chunk of your world, and Sarkoris had become the world wound. But she never liked this place, and she abandoned it many years ago, along with everyone in this place too. You can enter here, but leaving is impossible. Impossible. That's why all the people abandoned here got out of their cages and started living as best they could. You'll see.
Good.
That's if you can get through. The lady placed barriers here that only let demons through. They don't keep me out, but you're gonna have trouble trying to break through.
What if I was a demonic
There's a
mythic
knack
path?
to it though, so keep trying. I've heard of you, succubus. The barriers won't let you through, so don't even think about trying.
What the hell?
You might be a demon, but you've got Desna stink all over you. Pew!
Aurilu Vorlesh lived here? This is where she summoned the Abyss? It terrifies me to even think of what could go so wrong in a mortal soul to make them choose to become a demon.
Lady Vorlesh was here, and now she's gone. What terrible luck! What a horrid confluence of circumstances! The questions I have for her already run to a dozen pages. Huh.
Trust me, I am also extremely keen to meet Aurilu Vorlesh. But when I do, I will not be asking her any questions.
Alright, Reginald. I'm my man.
To be honest, I'm glad she's not here. I'm afraid of her. I'm afraid of the moment when we'll meet face to face.
Don't be afraid. It will be the end. Either of her or of us. If it's the end of her, that means we'll have won, and there's nothing to be afraid of. If it's the end of us, then we'll be dead, and we'll have nothing to worry about anymore. So there's no point in being afraid now, either.
Here, girl. Fear is a foolish, pointless emotion that stands in the way of all that is new and unexplored. Could I have conducted so many experiments if I thought about how terrifying it was to stand atop the cupola of the Cathedral of Iomade? Or if I thought, this troll is definitely going to bite my head off if I creep inside its mouth while it's asleep? No.
Why did you start talking to me?
Out of boredom. I've been stuck in here a long time. We don't see new faces very often, but it does happen. People come across this place by accident, wriggle inside, and then can't get out again. And isn't it a good thing I learned to speak your language? You won't find a dretch as educated as the old suture here.
And tell me how to get out of here by any chance.
Maybe I'll tell you. What harm will it do? But first, go and take a look around. The answer's not as simple as you might think.
I have things to do.
Be careful. This place is dangerous. It hides many things that have never been seen beneath your sun. It is not my land, but it isn't yours either.
That's what I'm saying, three-party dialogue. Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that. I was thinking, like, it matters to go, oh, this is just dialogue that they're, like, picking up and putting down, but I guess that is dialogue that kind of matches with each other, huh? I don't have much hope for anything Peter Molyneux related, but I think he's a bit like Zack Snyder to me. It's like Peter is like a dude that has like really good ideas. Usually, it's like a really good idea guy, but a terrible execution guy. If you had Peter just doing the ideas and other people doing the execution, probably could make something pretty good. Oh my god. Hearing that ass and Snyder executing them, oh my god. When the wearer of this cloak channels energy to heal, the wearer gets opposed to a bonus to persuasion skill checks and save disease with compulsion descriptor. The cast is increased by 2. The class is over else equal to the charge level. Cloak channels energy with harm. The character right to pass a will save. Be dazed, run around. Hum. One second. I feel like maybe Peter is more like a Shyamalan type. Feels like he usually has like a very gimmicky idea. And if the gimmicky idea is really cool, it kind of works out, but if it isn't, then it's just like, ugh. Look of this device provokes shudder of horror. It's not clear what kind of experience it is used in, but it's unlikely they're very pleasant for the subject.
I do what I must.
I will fight.
My name is Peter Molyneux, and I would like to go poo-poo.
Make your peace.
Compared to UV ball, but that seemed a bit much. I mean, he really is like, you know, like Sean Murray or whatever, right? From, it's like a, hot dog. He's like Sean Murray or whatever his name is. That just didn't get away with it. Both of them just lie out to their ass about what they're doing with their games, and then there's like, oh, my bee. My bee, guys.
This will hurt!
I rolled a 1.
Retreat is not an option.
I need to get on business too.
I will resist.
Okay. Sure. To be fair to Peter, I don't know if he's lived under the, or game developed under the being able to update your game era. When was Peter Molyneux last game the Godus game, whatever? Didn't Peter just release like, it was like a mobile game or something where it was like the winner would like become like a god in the universe and get to decide everything, but or win like $300,000 and shit, but then it like never happened or something like that? Wasn't that the big thing he did last? Yeah, Godus, yeah. Didn't this have the... Oh, I did kickstart this. Godus Game Scandal. Well, am I thinking of a different game? Someone did like a game, and their premise was like the person that reaches like a certain point would like become a god in the game, or so there was some crazy like reward for it. I don't remember if it was money or whatever. Godus competition. The god Peter Molyneux forgot. Harry found it, I guess. Ah, I guess not. Godus winner. Oh no, it's behind the paywall. Ah. Oh, Curiosity Cube. Oh, it's not, it wasn't Goddess, it was Curiosity Cube? Curiosity Cube. Oh, it would become a god in Goddess, okay. Is this thing. It doesn't pick pair of dark mode, yeah. So it was a game where I think the only thing you did was tap the cube, right? Like people just tapped the cube. And then on... Oh, there are 50 layers remaining because it's 3.6 billion cubelets. The last layer was removed and the cube completed on 26th of May 2013. Reveal the prize video to the winner player that had removed the fire. Oh yeah, there's a video, I guess. So as an Edinburgh resident, Brian Henderson, who was given the option to either keep the knowledge of the contest of the cube himself or share it to the public. Prior to the game's completion, Molitor regularly described the prize as life-changing. Though clarified it would not be a huge mountain of cash or an amazing sports car or Half-Life 3, but the video posted on YouTube the day the experiment ended, the cube awarded Henderson with the role of God of Gods within 22K's upcoming God game, Goddess, and 1% of all the revenue earned by Goddess. Henderson's role within Goddess would grant him ability to reign over other players with the ability to intrinsically decide when the rules of the game is played by. In 2012, the interview with Rockstar Paper Shotgun, Monu declared the prize would last for 5 to 10 years. After revelation of the prize, Monu said the award would last 6 months, and that after 6 months, Henderson could be overthrown by other players in his God of Gods role. Or 18 months later, Henderson replied, little no contact with the Dukan, speaking to Guardian. Monu explained that the person in charge of keeping in contact with Henderson left the company and no one's ever reassigned a position. Stated that Goddess was not profitable and Henderson would therefore not receive money. Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's fair. As of 14 December 2023, Goddess is no longer available for personal PC. They ran left early access. Oh my god. Yeah, this was such a crap show, dude. That's one of those like... That's one of those ideas, you know, that's what I'm saying, like, gives me Shyamalan vibes, right? Like, it's one of those, like, ideas that sound really cool on paper, but then when you think about it, it's just really, really stupid. But also, he, like, constantly...
Another mystery revealed will make things right.
He, like, constantly changes the rules, so it's like, oh, it's gonna be for, you know, for,
I'm trusting you.
5 to 10 years. I was like, you know what, it's gonna be for 6 months.
I finished here. Is there more?
Oh no.
I'm gone.
Oh no, 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 no. I don't like what I'm seeing there.
I'm sure they mean us no harm, right?
Prepare yourself.
Aura Shale. Can you, oh, should have done that. Oops. I may be a Jill, but I'm not a red giant.
Desna, guide my hand.
Oh yeah, that was not bad. Yeah, so many potential problems with that idea, right? It's like, first of all, what if the person just isn't like a good god, right? Like, what if they're not interested in doing anything cool with it? A large fish in ordinary cloak that for some reason draws the eye of the onlookers and beckons them to take it. It's impossible to know for certain who wore it and how long ago that may have been. Regardless, the previous owner managed to leave a powerful imprint of their mysterious aura on the cloak. A true antiquities expert would reveal more about the cloak. Okay.
A success worthy of praise.
Oh, that's likely used in experiments on demons. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's likely the use for it, huh? Glad we did the check for that. This is Old Wing. Oh, okay. We gotta move in there, so let's just continue on this path for now, I guess.
You require my counsel. Wise. Close ranks.
What the hell is that? Greater carnivorous
Make your
crystal.
peace.
You're irrelevant.
Oh.
Kneel before me.
A success worthy of praise.
It isn't clear if this breach appeared while the laboratory was still in use or after its abandonment, but the scratch marks on the bloodstains around the edge indicate that it may have been tried as a potential escape route. Oh, yeah. That's fair.
Battle formation.
Harry Demodan?
I'll remove this obstacle.
You're not a threat, you're a popsicle. Nice try, guy. Oh, one of the bolts. Midnight bolt number 3. There's still gonna be a moment towards the end of the game where you have to use, like, the only way to win is to use, like, 6 midnight bolts, and you have to find them all. On midnight bolts. Without the materials applied by the clients, the creation of new midnight bolts is impossible. However, significant progress has been made in the matter of improving existing bolts. Bolts must be tested in the field. The upcoming celebration in Canabras may be the best venue for a trial run.
We do it my way.
The cave looks like it happened a long time ago. The rocks and rubble have been compressed almost into a single mass. Yo, what's up happening here, guys? Behind the barrier, frozen in what seems like a weakly glowing liquid or a magical glimmer, is a woman with long silver hair. At her back you see a single white wing and some kind of dark broken shadow. Haggard figures huddle around the woman. A dwarf in ragged robes scarcely notices you. He sits on the floor, running his fingers over the leaves of the plants that is growing between the slabs, like one would normally stroke a beloved cat or dog. Next to him is the unmoving figure of an elf who's covered in scars and doesn't take its eyes off you. The third member of the group is an old man with a long, scraggly beard who's dressed in old armor. He turns quickly to face you, brandishing a rusty sword. Who are you? Out of the conniving wretch who serves the traitors? Don't come any closer. Calm down, I'm the commander of the crusade from Destin. I mean you no harm. Commander from Destin, can it be true? Had they come for us at last? I could have chosen the angel option there. Whoops, my bad. Who are you? We're the only survivors. The only ones apart from the monsters and demons, I mean. The old fellow is a crusader. He ended up here accidentally around 20 years ago. He camped out in the ruins of a house, found the magic door and came through it. But of course he couldn't get out again. I'm one of the last who have been brought here by Aurelia herself. Druid dragged me out of the demon's jaws, and I don't even know what she wanted me for. She kept me in a magical sleep most of the time, and then she lost interest in her laboratory. The druid, that one, making friends with the plants and the roots, he's been here since the very beginning. I think he's from Sarkoris, but he's half mad and wasn't a talker even back when I first met him. We don't know his name or any of the other details about him. He grows food for us and he doesn't talk. He's the best neighbor you can hope for. I really left people alive down here. Just abandoned the place. That's right. She opened the cages but sealed the way out from the outside. What else were you expecting from the architect of the world wound? Compassion and mercy? Sometimes I think that leaving us here was just one of her experiments to murder these rats in a maze. You tried to get out of here. Countless times by whatever means we could think of. Nothing worked. Maybe if we had a powerful cleric or spellcaster among us. Then again, it isn't likely Farrelly imprisoned an actual angel down here, doesn't it? Delph notes towards the unmoving winged woman. Can't even explore the whole laboratory. Some of the passages are blocked by barriers that only let demons through. How have you survived all this time? With difficulty. There were more of us before, subject of Aurella's experiments, mortals and demons and other abominations. When she left and we were all freed, it was chaos. Demons killed everyone they could. Then they turned on each other. The mortals who survived set up base here. The druids grew food for us. The others kept the demons at bay and tried to find a way out. New arrivals would appear rarely. Lucky travelers or reckless adventurers ended up here by accident. You can see we're the only ones who survived. Point at the angel. What's wrong with her? We found her like this, and we couldn't break through the barrier. She must be sleeping, or at least immobilized. We call her the Protectress. A priest from Brevoy came up with the name. He used to be one of our brothers in here, until the demons got him. About 7 years back. We call the Protectress because the Angel's aura, even Cage, protects us from the demons. This place is still crawling with them. We try not to stray too far from her. She's the only thing keeping us alive now. Have anything useful about this place? It might be wishful thinking, but I guess there's a way to get through those barriers blocking us. We test them so many times, but they only allow full-blooded demons to pass through them. Except the barriers were here long before Aurelia abandoned the lab, which means that she was able to walk through them somehow. Maybe she even had a key we can look for. Who knows? There's one more thing. I've heard the demons, the sentient ones, mention something called the Lexicon of Paradox. I know what it is, but they talk about it like was an artifact of some kind, of a relic. In other words, something valuable. So it's possible that it could help us get out of here, but we don't even have the slightest idea what it is or where to look for it. I know how to end your torment once and for all. I'm not gonna sit doing nothing. There's gotta be a way out of this place. Range is surrounded by a powerful magic barrier. Perhaps there is something that can let me destroy it. Right?
Follow if you dare.
Oh, Luto, Boxo.
Is that a trap? It might be a trap.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
Ooh, skullberry pie. I'm glad I was useful to you. Wait, more loot.
I'm gone. We do it my way.
You do it my way or thy way.
I will resist.
A little bit of grease there, hurt anyone? Nice.
Surrender, or else!
It does not have the races equipped anymore? What else? Unavailable, why? Oh, it's a shadow demon, like right here.
Don't hold back!
Prepare yourself.
You should have listened to reason.
Oh, he that mentioned her away?
Ends here.
They're gonna do a freestyle check. Oh, stand. Do a free candy bag check. What do you think, guys? There was one more of those mooses I had there earlier. I think there's only one left in there though. I thought this was gonna be sour or not. Probably is though. It kinda looks like a chili, so. No more mooses? What is this? A little toad dude. Alright. It's murder time. Murder.